Tropical Depression 4 is making its way to the United States, so you better watch out. While it is only a small tropical depression right now, it still has some pretty interesting plans for later. As you can see here, the depression will turn into Tropical Storm Debby and hit Florida around Monday, August 5th, as a Category 1 hurricane before turning back into a tropical storm. The path of this storm looks similar to 2023's Hurricane Idalia, as you can see here. Now remember that all this data could change a little as the storm gets closer and is not 100% accurate. As the storm approaches and hits Florida, there will be storm surge, which you are probably familiar with already. This storm surge can be up to 5 feet, so you should really try to be careful and be prepared. The expected rainfall of Debby can range from 1 to 16 inches. The direct path has rainfall over 8 inches. If you live in any of these places that will get a lot of rain, be prepared because one of the effects of rain is flooding. Over the next 5 days, you can expect marginal to moderate risks of flash flooding. The places you see in red have at least a 40% chance of flash flooding, while the places in yellow have a 15% chance or higher. So you better move your cars away from areas where flooding is common and make sure there are no leaks in your house. The path of the storm is what makes it stand out from others. Now remember that these are all predictions and are not 100% accurate. They can change. But what this is showing is that after Debby hits Florida, it will curve a little to the ocean and then curve back to right up the East Coast. This puts not just Florida at risk, but Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and parts of Virginia. Now, if we get lucky, this storm could turn and move further away from the coast and head near Canada. Thank you, Canada, for taking our storms. This is another example of the path of this storm. The maximum sustained winds of Debby will range from 39 miles per hour to 56 or even 74 miles per hour. The maximum wind gusts will range from 40 to 80 miles per hour. These gusts can launch debris, damaging whatever it hits. As this tropical storm rides along the East Coast, storm surge will be a problem with sea levels rising from 1 to 6 feet. The Outer Banks in North Carolina will be seeing a lot of storm surge up to 6 feet. There are already tropical storm and hurricane warnings and watches in Florida. Rain from Debby has also started over the southern and western parts of Florida. And lastly, here is another possible scenario for Tropical Storm Debby that you should be aware of. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with other people so that they are aware of the risks of this storm.